Hi, and welcome to our virtual celebration of the great work of our Aurora Police Department volunteers. While this may not be our preferred way of letting you know our appreciation, coronavirus can't stop how we feel about your contributions. We would not be able to do our job in public safety and public service without the invaluable hours of your volunteer support. You are a key bridge between police and the community, and your dedication, even amid a global pandemic, truly speaks to your selflessness, your love of your neighbors, and your commitment to improving the lives of Aurorans. This is a time of change and challenge for the Aurora Police Department and police departments across the country. I'm hopeful that the community discussions we're engaged in now will set us on a course of renewed trust with our residents and build on our strong partnership and collaboration to continue to make Aurora a safer place for everyone. Your role as volunteers with the police department gives you a unique and insightful seat in this conversation. As we begin to build a vision of how policing should look in the future, whether through our community police task force, our selection of a chief of police, or other community-based feedback, I invite you to speak up, share your opinions, and play an active part. I know you take great pride in the work you do in support of the Aurora Police Department and this community, and we take great pride in you. Thank you for everything you do. Thank you to your families for their support of your work, and thank you for believing in the city of Aurora.
Hello. We've put together this YouTube video to thank our volunteers for your dedication and service to the Aurora Police Department. As you're aware, we are currently dealing with the COVID-19 pandemic and have made the difficult decision to cancel the 2020 volunteer banquet. The health and safety of our volunteers is the utmost importance, and we want to keep everyone safe so you can live healthy and productive lives. I want you to know how very proud I am of our volunteers and the work that you do at the Aurora Police Department. Without your assistance, many of the departments would not be able to accomplish all that they do. Your selfless devotion does not go unnoticed, and we want you to know how much you are appreciated and missed. I would like to take a moment to provide you with a few statistics to showcase what our amazing volunteers have accomplished in 2019. We had a total of 213 active volunteers in policing who donated over 28,000 hours of their time to the Aurora Police Department. This realized a savings of approximately $704,000 to the city of Aurora. There are no words enough to thank you for all that you do, and I look forward to continuing our partnership in the future. Please stay safe and stay healthy until we meet again. Thank you.
I'd really like to send this message out to the wonderful men and women who volunteer their time to the Aurora Police Department. You have given thousands of hours, and this organization could not operate without you. From everything that you do throughout this organization, there's not a single place in this organization where volunteers are not making a true and important difference in how we go about our day-to-day lives and our day-to-day work. Your work is truly and wonderfully appreciated. We are thankful for every minute you spend, every hour you spend, the days and weeks. We're so sorry that we couldn't have our annual volunteer banquet where we could stand up and talk about how each one of you volunteers from a few hours a week to hundreds of hours per year, that your efforts here make us a better organization and a better police department. From the bottom of my heart, I wish to say thank you very much. Thank you for everything you do for us and how much better you make this organization. We would not be as great an organization as we are without you.
Thank you very much for all of the volunteer hours that you put into the police department. You know, it does not go unnoticed, your contributions. They are critical to the function of the police department because they are all jobs that if a volunteer wasn't doing, we would have to assign somebody to do, and it would take them away from doing something else. And you know, the amount of hours every year, when I hear the total amount of hours that are volunteered by the volunteers, it's astonishing to me the amount of time that is given to the police department and therefore to the community, because what we do is for the community.
Each year when I attend a volunteer banquet, I look around the room and see so many people with different backgrounds. You all have different life experiences, and yet you all have at least one thing in common: your willingness to give your time to help others. I am humbled by your generosity and your compassion for your fellow human beings. It is all of you who so generously give your time, your warmth, your humor, and your caring. It is all of you doing what you do who make this police department and this world a better place. In this day and age where greed makes everyone focus on getting and receiving, it is good to know that there are still good people like you, still committed to giving and helping. Thank you for volunteering.
Hello, I'm Captain Christian Lurch of the Aurora Police Department. I would like to spend a few minutes of your time sharing the 2019 Volunteers in Police Service Awards. This year has kind of been a very unusual year in the regard that COVID-19 has caused us to go ahead and either postpone or cancel many of our events. And our volunteer banquet is one of the great events that we look forward to throughout the course of the year, because we love giving recognition to our volunteers. We feel that you folks absolutely deserve it. With this year's events, we had to postpone this great event, as you know, and it's unfortunate. And we're hoping that by just taking a few minutes of your time to go through and recognize some of our volunteers, that our volunteers and their family members will feel the love that we have for all of you. And we want to thank you very much for your continued commitment, and we look forward to getting back to a more normal routine, if I dare say so, for the Aurora Police Department, our city, and society overall in general. For our Volunteer Service Awards, the following slides list the 1-year, 5-year, and 10-year service pin recipients. We would like to thank each of you for your service to the Aurora Police Department during the calendar year of 2019. The following slides list volunteers who have faithfully served the Aurora Police Department for 15 years, 20 years, as well as 25 years. Our 25-year service award recipient is Miss Marcia Todd. Now, in order to have a 25-year service award is an amazing achievement for someone, just simply for donating 25 years of service and giving of themselves to others. The 25-year service award is presented to Marcia Todd in appreciation and gratitude on behalf of everyone, all of us here at the Aurora Police Department. Now, Marcia has volunteered her time for 25 years in many different venues, many different capacities, for many different units here with the Aurora Police Department. And she's also the co-founder of the Aurora Police Department Citizens Police Academy Alumni Association. So to achieve 25 years in anything is an amazing feat, but to donate and volunteer 25 years of your life to an organization, I believe is phenomenal. Thank you so much, Marcia, for your 25 years, and we certainly look forward to another 25 years if you feel like you have it in you. Kathy Forrest is the recipient of the 1,000-Hour Service Award. Kathy volunteered a total of 1,042 hours to the Aurora Police Department in calendar year 2019. Thank you very much, Kathy, for your dedicated service and continued service to the Aurora Police Department. On the 500-Hour Service Award recipient slide, the volunteers that are listed donated a combined total of 2,160 hours to the Aurora Police Department in 2019. Thank you to each and every one of you for your service to the police department and to our community. For our 100-year service certificates, the volunteers that are listed on this slide donated a combined total of 3,339 hours in 2019. Thank you to each of you for your service to the police department. For our wonderful folks who are receiving certificates of appreciation, the volunteers listed on the following slides are recipients of these certificates of appreciation, and that includes members of our chaplains unit, our interpreters, our victim advocates, our Citizens Police Academy, our crime scene unit, our front lobby assistant, the property section, photography unit, professional standards section, our records department, our District 1 office assistants, our Aurora for Youth program, our traffic unit, our communications dispatch center, our special victims unit, our training academy, affectionately known as CAPSTIC, the City of Aurora Public Safety Training Center, our firearms range, different special events, and our victim advocates. Thank you to each and every one of you for your dedicated service and the time that you have given to the Aurora Police Department. Our next big award is our Volunteer of the Year award. For the past 10 years, Mr. Neil Hicks has been an integral part of the dispatch family. His dedication and commitment to public service is extraordinary, and he is a role model for all who work with him. Neil is the consummate professional in everything that he does, from communicating to employees to the multiple daily tasks that he performs for the communication center. During the year of 2019, Neil spent more than 500 hours in the center, assisting by pulling 911 radio recordings as well as CAD notes, many of these requests being a rush job. Often, Neil comes in on the weekend in order to ensure requests are completed in a timely manner. His colleagues admire his work ethic, attention to detail, and his true commitment to serve the citizens of Aurora. Congratulations, Neil, and thank you very much for all of your work. The next special award is the Todd Award. The Todd Award is an award given to an Aurora Police Department volunteer who has displayed an incredible amount of devotion, time, and commitment to the Aurora Police Department and its purpose within the Aurora community. Miss Kathy Forrest began volunteering for Aurora Police Department with the Volunteers in Policing program in 1995 and has been volunteering ever since. In 2008, she took the Citizens Police Academy and joined the CPA Alumni Association upon graduation. Over the years, Kathy has worked in records, the pawn unit, professional standards section, property, photo radar, and currently volunteers with the Aurora for Youth program. In addition, she is ever present at all DUI checkpoints, provides traffic control for the Long Blue Line event, as well as motorcades, the Harley Toy Run. She's involved in role-playing scenarios at our training academy, fingerprinting, and just basically anything else that she's asked to do. Ranking high among all these volunteer activities is a multitude of brownies that she makes for the APD officers, which is a much-loved addition for the APD family, and I can tell you personally that I have enjoyed them as well. Kathy Forrest is especially deserving of the Todd Award for her selfless devotion to the Aurora Police Department. Congratulations, Kathy, and thank you for everything that you've given to us. The Aurora Citizens Police Academy Alumni Association. This year marks the 25th anniversary of the Aurora Citizens Police Academy Alumni Association. Many of our volunteers in policing started out as members of the CPA Alumni Association. This wonderful organization has donated many thousands of hours over the past 25 years. It's an amazing accomplishment full of amazing people. And on behalf of the Aurora Police Department, we want to thank each and every one of you for your continued dedication and everything that you provide to our department, our workers, our citizens, and our city. Thank you. Special recognition for the Blanket Project. Miss Marilyn Burnside and Terry Baker have been nominated to receive an award for their continuous work with the Blanket Project. These ladies lead a group of dynamic volunteers who sew together blankets that are put into the officers' patrol cars which are then used to bring comfort to a child who is in crisis, and have also been used at DUI checkpoints and other incidents as a need arises. We want to thank the ladies and everyone that is involved with the Blanket Project very much for your dedication, for your compassion, and for your empathy for children and other victims in the city of Aurora who have utilized the wonderful blankets that you put together. Thank you very much. Special recognition also goes out to the Aurora Police Department Explorers. The Explorers are an important part of the Aurora Police Department. Many of these young people joined the program with the aspiration of becoming a police officer as a career. I myself, coincidentally enough, was a police explorer in South Florida, and I totally believe that my experiences there led me to the career that I have today. Our Aurora Police Department Explorer post and members volunteer many hours of their time learning the APD protocols and assist greatly with the many city events that occur throughout the course of the year. Thank you very much for your interest. Thank you very much for donating your time and for volunteering and for working side by side along our officers with everything that you do. Each and every year it wouldn't be proper if we didn't take special recognition for those that we've lost over the course of the past year. This slide is in memoriam to the volunteers that we lost in 2019. Let us please take a moment of silence to remember them and their service to the Aurora Police Department. Would also like to take a special recognition for the banquet committee that came together in order to plan the banquet that we were going to have prior to the outbreak of COVID-19. I know that there were quite a few people that were involved with the planning of this, and many hours were put in regards to getting this all set up so that we could have a special occasion, as we do every year, to mark the many wonderful hours donated by our volunteers. So thank you to the banquet committee for your time and dedication, and we certainly look forward to the next upcoming year, and hopefully we're going to be able to put together another banquet committee and a wonderful banquet to recognize all of our wonderful volunteers. I also want to give a special thank you to Oasis Engraving LLC for all of the awards, as well as to all of our sponsors who donated gift cards and certificates, which we'll be giving away by drawing volunteer names. And in conclusion, I have a special note of gratitude. Again, I want to say thank you to each of the volunteers within the Aurora Police Department. There aren't words enough to tell you how much your service is appreciated. We take great pride in our volunteers and are humbled by your continued dedication and the graciousness which you show in giving of your time. We miss all of you. We wish that the circumstances were different, and we wish that we could see your bright, smiling, shining faces in the hallways of headquarters or wherever else it is that you volunteer your time throughout the department. We know that a time will come where we will have an opportunity to see you again, and we certainly look forward to that. In the meantime, please just know that we thank you again for your loyalty and for your service, and we would not be the organization that we are today without your involvement, without your help, and without your support. May God bless you and keep all of you safe. Thank you.
Hi, this is Mayor Mike Hoffman, and what an honor it is to be able to thank you for your contributions to the Aurora Police Department, the city, and all of its residents. Your selfless service and dedication to Aurora deserve recognition that we shout from the rooftops and celebrate with a big get-together where I could shake your hand and thank each of you individually for all of your hard work. But this year, I'm afraid we'll just have to settle for a virtual high five and a hope that we'll all be able to meet in person again soon. Today, we meet amid extraordinary circumstances. COVID-19 has changed the way we work, play, communicate, and yes, volunteer. But it hasn't changed our commitment to provide our residents with the services and safety they deserve. As volunteers, you have shown amazing resilience and compassion during this time and gone above and beyond in serving your community. Today we honor the more than 28,000 hours you donated in 2019 to the Aurora Police Department. These hours equal more than 13 full-time staff members for a full year. The Aurora Police Department could not be as effective and as engaged in our city without your help. We are all in debt to your service. On behalf of myself and the Aurora City Council, we wish you health, safety, hope, and peace in these trying days. Thank you for giving of your talents and time with such devotion. Thank you for your love of this city, and thank you for being the role models that show us all what it means to be good neighbors.